Hi everyone, Toridey. It's a beautiful day, and uh, we're here with a queen, Glam Queen. I know talk plenty about her. Tell us a little bit about you.
Okay, so like you mentioned earlier, my name is Glam Queen. My Facebook name, that's my business name. My name is Joyce Foy. So I was Joyce Angie, and then I got married, so I changed my name to Foy. So I grew up in Cameroon, Bamenda to be precise, and I went to primary school, Catholic school in Bayele, and then from there I went to Sika Baptist College in Limbe from 1 and 2.
Cigarettes.
Yeah. Every time I tell somebody I went to Seka, they're like, no wonder. I don't know what that means, but whatever. Yeah. Then from Seka, I went to PSS Mancon. That was where I did from 3 to upper seat. So that's my school. That's my home.
Mm-hmm.
PSS Mancon is my home. Yeah. Then after that, I went to UB, of course. Then after UB, hustle bushline, and I'm here now. So that was how I came to America.
Married, working.
Well, yeah, right now I'm a nurse. I'm an
Mm-hmm.
RN, so I work home health and mental health,
Mm-hmm.
like part time, and then I also work like I do photography on the side, just my side hustle.
Mm-hmm.
I do photography, and then I also sell fashion jewelry and
Mm-hmm.
shoes and clothes and stuff.
Mm-hmm.
So I'm married. My husband is in the army. He lives in the UK. So
Kids?
I'm an army wife.
Any
So
kids?
I have my one son, Darren. He's 5.
Okay.
So and then I live in San Antonio with my family, my mom, my sister's husband,
Mm-hmm.
my sister's kids. So we have a big family there. And then I have a big brother in California with 7 kids.
Wow.
So yeah. So I
See,
have a
no,
big
that one
family.
na serious one. Is there
Yes.
anything you
Oh,
miss?
he's a captain with 7 children. We don't play with him.
Is there anything you miss about Cameroon, especially those days when you were younger?
Mm, just the freedom.
Mm-hmm.
We used to play outside. We used to have fun. We grew up like I always tell my American friends, like
Mm-hmm.
we have a bond. There's a bond that we grew up with in Africa that is missing here.
Mm-hmm.
Like in Cameroon, if you have a baby, you don't need a babysitter to go to work.
Yeah.
The neighbor, anybody, everybody will take care of that child
That's
for you.
true.
But here in America, you have a child, you need somebody
That's
to
true.
stay and watch the child for you to go to be able to go and hustle.
Mhm.
So that's one thing I miss about Africa, that bond. Everybody's our cousin, everybody's our relative, everybody's related. So that's one thing that I really miss about home.
Tell us a little bit about 27 Got Talents.
Okay. These 237 Got Talents came about. Like I mentioned, I do photography and I sell jewelry. So I'm a business person. And I've always had like this vision of someday becoming. I actually wanted to go to fashion design school, but my sister and my husband convinced me to go to nursing school. So when I started doing photography, and I said, okay, let me start selling jewelry too, just to prepare me for the fashion industry.
Yeah.
And then I realized that my family and friends were supporting me. They were buying my jewelry. I still have a lot of pictures of them. I'll post it later. They were buying my jewelry and they were supporting me. But every time I come on Facebook, I will see somebody complaining, a business person or a talent musician, actor complaining, oh, Cameroonians don't support each other, Cameroonians don't support each other. So it got to the point where I was like, I understand what they're saying, but I don't want to be part of the people that are complaining.
That's true.
I don't want to be part of the problem.
Yeah.
Let me be part of the solution. So what can I do to help the situation?
Yeah.
It's not as if the whole world is supporting me. No,
That's true.
I just need one person, my sister,
Yeah.
my friends. That's all I need. They supported me, and I was appreciative. I was grateful. So I said, let me extend that hand of support to another person.
beautiful.
That was how I started doing this, the 237 Got Talents, because I was like, okay, let me show the world that what we are made of. It's not about you must buy my jewelry or you must hire me as a photographer, but let me another photographer or another person like me. If somebody comes to me, they want a picture, an event, and I'm not available, I will tell them who is available.
Yeah.
I will recommend another photographer to them.
Wow.
So that's just me supporting my own
Another
person.
person.
So that was how it came about. Just because I got the support, I said let me give it to other people. So I started.
You're actually doing something very beautiful when that way put me for your page. And then, because me, I always go to try to see what the person is doing and all this stuff, and I was like, wow. The truth is, from time to time, I'll go to your page to reach out to people who I can have on Toridey.
Oh wow.
So, yeah, that's
Okay.
actually when I got to your page and I looked at what you were doing, I was like, okay. So, I don't actually get some place where if I want anything about any Cameroonian, I can come there and search and search and search and then reach out to them.
Oh my
It's
God.
really beautiful.
I didn't
So
ever think that it would get to this point, but
so
I'm happy.
besides just putting because what you're doing is
Showcasing people's
showcasing
talents and
people's
businesses.
talents,
Yeah.
businesses, and all that. Besides that, is there another thing you're benefiting from what you're doing?
Like anything that I do in my life, there are two things that make me happy:
Mm-hmm.
love and money.
Mm-hmm.
Those two things. So with 237 Got Talents, I'm doing it for free.
Mm-hmm.
So it's obviously not the money; it's the love.
Mm-hmm.
It's the appreciation that I have for what people are doing for me. So I'm doing it for other people.
Mm-hmm.
And I'll give you an example, like me and you.
Mm-hmm.
I promoted you, and
Mhm.
you having me now on your show promoting me.
Mm-hmm.
What other benefit could I ask for? You
I'm not
understand?
promoting you. I'm taking advantage of you.
You're taking
You're doing
advantage.
something really good. Trust me. That's
Okay,
how I
yeah.
feel.
Okay, you're taking advantage of me, all right, if that's what you're doing. But for me, it's just about making people happy, making people smile. My name is Joyce.
Mm-hmm.
My mom told me that she named me that because before she had me, she had like 3 miscarriages. So I
Mhm.
brought her so much joy.
Joy.
And one time she told me that my own mission on earth is to bring that joy to
Joy
other
to
people.
other
So just me, if I promote you like you, I promoted you and you send me a message, you were like, oh my God, thank you, that was so nice. That made me happy. That's all I need. I don't need anybody's money because trust me, Cameroonians, if you start charging them, they'll start giving you attitude and they cannot pay. They will not want to pay. So I don't even think about money aspect when it comes to this. It's just for fun, like fun and love for me. That's it.
We have an industry to build,
Okay.
and I really like that phrase. We are doing something. You're doing something beautiful and great. What is your view on about the Cameroon industry?
During my UB days, I actually acted movies.
Mhm.
We actually did some movies with Patience Ozuko.
Wow.
Yeah, about 5 movies. But at that time, the person that used to direct us, Thomas Belton, is of late.
Mhm.
So and then there was Musiwa. We worked with Musiwa,
Mhm.
Chateau Collins,
Mhm.
Bibish, Ella.
Mhm.
Those were people that we started with back home in Cameroon. But because we didn't have the money to move forward, it kind of like died down.
Stand
And then
down,
around that
stand.
period, most of us traveled.
Mhm.
You know, I have my friends Ashi and Noma, even Lino Lovett. We used to
Mhm.
do movies with them. But then those of us that traveled abroad, we left them back home.
Mhm.
And I'm really, to be honest with you, at this point, I'm very impressed with how far the industry has come so far.
Yeah.
Yeah, the only problem that I see that is happening now is a lot of bickering, fighting.
Mhm.
You know, people insulting each other.
other.
People, you know, to me, that's not what life is about. Obviously, the industry is just like any other industry, right? There's beef everywhere. But my thing is, our own is we're still struggling to even build, make a name for ourselves.
So-
Let's leave aside the pride, the jealousy, the anger, the who is bigger than who, and work together. That's what I see. That's how because in life, at the end of the day, life is too short. There's no
That's
time.
true.
Well, tomorrow you are quarreling with me, insulting me on Facebook. Tomorrow I'll
Of
die.
course, of
Then you come now, you try to post rest in
Yeah,
peace, the
yeah,
Glam Queen.
yeah.
What was that? After insulting me yesterday, you know. So to me, it's just like leave aside the drama and focus on the craft. Build yourself. Do the movies. Do the music. I see a lot of musicians on Facebook. People are promoting them. They don't say anything. But the moment somebody insults them, they come there. Blah, 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 blah. That's not what it is about. When somebody promotes you, say thank you for promoting me. Then if they say something negative about you, you send them a message. Say, well, bro, what did I do that you? Because when you come and insult them on the post, they insult you back.
Yeah.
It lowers your integrity
Of
as
course.
the artist.
Of
You
course.
bring yourself down by doing that. So to me, people just need to stay focused on the craft, what is at hand, not about who is friends with who or who is clicking with who, support each other.
You have a beautiful heart, and
I'm
sincerely, because for me, it's about the little things that people do. And I know for you to be an RN and you're doing what you're doing, it means you are a very humble person. Because I know how. I need blast RN or anything, but trust me, most of them, right?
Yes.
Especially Cameroonian RNs, they are like, okay, we don't hit that place we. If you even send just a video for promote a person, they'll be like, not ever send the kind of thing from my phone again. But if you see an RN like you, married, you're a successful woman, you're intelligent, you're smart, you're beautiful, and then you still feel like I need for support my people. I want to know who they inspire you. Like now, who they be that people way you look up to and feel like, you know what, this person did this, maybe I should do this and this and this.
Okay.
And
So, like talking about RS, nursing school first of all is very traumatizing. In Cameroon, I was a business major, like business management from UB. I have a bachelor's degree in that. So coming to America, I had to make a switch because my mom became sick. I decided to go to nursing school, and then I also needed a base career
That's
where
true.
from there I can make. I know
Raise
that I have
some money
steady
and then
income.
do whatever.
That's why when people ask me, "Oh, why you need to charge for the promotion?" I'm like, "That's not what I'm looking for.
Of course.
I have my income, steady income from somewhere. That's what is most important to me." So now talking about the RNs, it's just that we are too stressed that they work and everything. It is stress person. You know the juju injection, they have some money worry you may do wait. It's stressful. But me, I do home health. Most of my majority of my time is home health. That's why I work night shift. That's why I have a lot of time during the night. That's what keeps me awake. And I'm on Facebook shooting bam during the night. Now talking about inspiration, my family. I won't lie to you. My family is my key inspiration. My mom. I lost my dad when I was 6. So my mom raised 3 kids by herself.
Women are strong.
Oh my goodness.
Especially African women. Trust me.
Yes.
I know it's I talk.
Yeah, my mom, she raised us by her single-handedly, and then at that time my sister was 16 when my dad died. So she became my mom, and then my mom became my dad. And then my elder brother traveled early when I was like 2 years old. So my mom and my sister literally raised me up. So I saw them. They are very hardworking. They are very like pushful. My mom, she would fry puff to send us to school. She would deliver to be like contractor, deliver sand, stones, things like that. She had a tailoring workshop. She was a tailor. That's how I became interested in fashion designing. Yes. So my mom and my sister, and then when we came to America, my sister was the only one working and taking care of the whole family. My brother had like I tell you, 7 kids. So my sister is very pushful. Then her husband, she married a Bamileke man. He has a supermarket now in America. So he too is a business person. That's where I got my business inspiration from. So my sister is like, the only thing with my sister is she doesn't like business because it's on steady income. She likes going to school. She's she's a nurse practitioner, so she's mommy school. She has all kinds of she has all kinds of degrees. So my school inspiration comes from my sister. My business and hustling inspiration comes from my mom and my sister's husband. Then my sister's kids. Then my little kid too, my son. He likes taking pictures. I think it's just curiosity, but he's always following me and helping me. Like, "Mommy, I want to take a picture with you and stuff." Then my husband is my final inspiration because he's very hardworking. He's one of the people that I actually saw them doing photography in Cameroon when we were in UB. He would do that summer holidays. So when I got the opportunity to become a photographer, I didn't hesitate because I knew that he was going to help me. So he's not a lazy guy. He can, my husband, if he comes here and you tell him that pick up those shoes, you give him money, he'll do it. He's that humble. So that's where I got it from. I'm like, you know what? The people around me are showing me that life is all about that. So why won't I do it? So yeah,
I want you to look into that camera and talk to your people. Tell them something about Belinda Babila.
So Belinda Babila, it's, for me, I would say she's an angel. She's one of those people that rare people. You know how they say the good are rare to find. She's one of a rare gem. She's really nice, and what she's doing is really sweet. Not very many people will come to America, go to school, finish working, and then think of taking their money. Even those of us that are not doing foundation, to send money back home is hard for us because we have a lot of bills and things to pay. So for me to send somebody $100 is a lot of sacrifice. But for her to take all her money and her time, go to Cameroon, take care of people that are displaced that she doesn't even know, it takes an angel to do that. Honestly, it takes an angel. I thought that I've seen people with good hearts, but she's special. Last night, the mayor called her a good Samaritan. To be honest, that's the best description that we can give to her. She's a good Samaritan. She's a lady with a good heart. So I'm pleading with anybody that can support the foundation. Please go to her page, Belinda Babila Foundation. Anything you give, go through my page. Anything you give, you can even send. If you don't want to send the money to her or to send it to me, I will send it to her. Anything that you can give to support not only her foundation, but anybody that is doing good like that. There's a lot of foundation. There's Kids Hall of Talent Foundation, that supporting little kids in Cameroon with talents like Kowan, Kelly Nash, designs and stuff. So any foundation, there's people that say they don't want to give money in church because the pastors take it and enrich themselves. Foundations are a good way to spend your money. Help the poor, help the less privileged. That's what I can say to anybody that is watching this.
I feel like we need to support her. Personally, I know her. Even for years now, he don't put in money actually for help people. now the best time this will support you because you feel like you want to do it, and you need a channel. I think she's the best
She's
person.
the best
She's
person,
trustworthy. Either already proves it's not about making money for
for
herself.
herself, yeah.
It's about something that she does that she really likes to do. Belinda Babila Foundation is her name. A
On
Facebook
Facebook.
page on Facebook.
Facebook page,
So
yes.
go reach out to
BBF.
her.
BBF.
Send a text, send a message, call, do whatever. Make donations, financial donations. If you get close or whatever, whatever. I don't know
If
if
you
you
don't
do
want
that
to
one.
give
Then
money,
yeah,
you can
any
do
material
that too.
donation if you do, and do one for help somebody somewhere. You just bless some person because someday that blessing will come back to either you or your family. If some people walk up to you someday and they are like, and say, I want to be like you, tell me something or advise me, which you tell them.
Okay. So the first thing that gets me going, like I said, is my family, and I pray a lot. I don't always come to Facebook and say Jesus has gone up, has come down, and all of that, but prayer is one of the things that gets me going. A lot of people are not Christians, they don't believe in God, so I can't force somebody to. But I pray a lot. I cry a lot too. When I'm stressed, I cry. I cry like there's no tomorrow. After that, I move on, you know. And then one thing that I'll tell any girl, child in this life is hold your head up high, keep your focus, hustle like there's no tomorrow. Because guess what? Growing up, there was this story about women are gold diggers. Women, there's like things that start with M. Money, men, moto. Mercedes, Onawiti, moto. You know, to me, all those things are insults. Because why? It's our fault because we always depended on men for money. Especially growing up, our moms back home, they depended on men for money. But this is 2020. Let me know if you say 2019 because we are done. This is 2020. It's a new century, new whatever, starting, new decade starting. There's a lot that girls can do out now. You can, if you don't want to go to school. Some people don't like school. They don't like. They don't care about school. So if you don't want to go to school, if you cannot stay in school, learn a trade. There is sewing, there is hairdressing, there is makeup, there is
You can become an actress.
Singer. If you have a good voice, you can sing. You know,
dance
and dance too. Dancing is one of the things that is not really pushed in Cameroon industry. Hustle like your life depended on it. Let us change the narrative. Let us be that generation that will tell these men that we can pay their bills too. We can take care of them. We can do stuff for them.
Glam Queen, Joyce for 237 Got Talent. What is the plan?
For Glam Queen, my personal plan is, like I mentioned before, I do photography. So my personal plan is, I just started that photography like somebody just made Dre. He's a photographer. He's the one that introduced me to photography. So I just started it just like for fun. But then as time went by, because I never thought anybody would actually hire me to take a picture, because I'm always clowning in my community. So when I saw that people were taking me serious, I started doing it. So my plan for that is to take photography classes and really make it like really serious. You know, like open a studio if I can. You know, do that. Then for the fashion, this thing. Next year, I will try my best to do like an online shopping. People are asking already. So right now, what I'm doing is I'm just ordering the stuff, and packing them in my garage. Then next year now, I will do like a shopping link and start shopping it. Because I have plans by God's grace to open a fashion boutique. If I cannot do my fashion designing dream again, at least let me get a fashion boutique that I know that okay, I did something in fashion, you know. Sure. And then for the talents, I will just keep promoting people, because honestly, like I said, there was a time when I was discouraged. I was like, why am I promoting people? Somebody made a comment to me like, you spend all your time to promote, but no money if you promote yourself. I was like, oh hell no, that was an insult. But then I was like, okay, you know what? That was when I told Eric, I said, I beg, I don't tire. The first trouble now is promote, but no money promote me. It's like, no worry. The one or two people that will promote you, you get to where you never ever thought you would get there. So just keep doing what you're doing. And so with that, I would like right now what I'm doing on my profile, I'm posting the CEOs just to introduce them, like, this person has this business. That's why I'm tagging them and their pages and stuff on websites. Then next year I'll be more on my page, my talent page. So I'll come like you, I'll go now to your Toridey and take sample of stuff that you've done, like videos or pictures of people, and then post it now on my talent page. That's when I'll talk more about you. I'll be like, okay, this is Musina, he's doing this and this, and then I'll put sample of your work, and then I'll put your website, your page and stuff. So with that, that's what I plan to do. And maybe from there, I don't know, maybe God has another plan for it from there, but for now, that's how I'll do it next year.
Just continue to do it you do, and thank you very much for coming.
Thank you too. I made Crystal Beauty show last night too. So I was like, yeah. Promotion coming to all man.
Yeah, that was Toridey
Mm-hmm.
with Glam Queen. Please visit her pages on Facebook. 227 Got Talent. Glam photos.
Glam photos, yeah.
Yeah, and the jewelry.
Glam Queen boutique.
Glam Queen Boutique. Please visit her stuff. Try to check if you have questions. Write her. Support her the most you can, so she can actually feel encouraged to do more for our community. That's it.
Bye.